Hey girl, hey. Thank you for tuning in with Vanity with China. Let's get into this nude glowy look. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notifications button if you want to see more. Chat with me. So prior to moisturizing my face, I exfoliated, um, I toned, and now I'm moisturizing. A good preparation prior to makeup application give you a flawless finish. Right here I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 355 Warm Coconut. And I'm just patting it to perfection. I'm putting in the foundation where needed and make sure it is a nice smooth blend. When applying my foundation, I like a heavier foundation on the inside versus the outside towards the jawline. I try my best to make sure it blends so it would not look like mask on, mask off. That's just a tip. Here go my concealer. I will highlight the inner points of my face, the high points, to have light reflect off my face in the right areas. Here is my darker concealer that I use for contour, and I will trace my cheekbones. I like my natural shape, so I just go in and enhance it because the foundation bring you to one tone all over your face. This is me going back in with a lighter concealer just to give the inner part of my eyes a lighter look, a more, highlighted look, if that makes sense to you. Now I'm blending out everything that I laid. First I started with the contour. I just like to blend my contour out first. As you know, it's really no specific steps, it's to preference. It may look like rubbing, but honestly the motions I'm using is patting, like tapping motions. Just patting. I like to pat because I feel like you get to blend in place without dragging it. You know, your face is like patting it is already going to spread out, but dragging it would take it to another direction. And that's not what I'm really looking for. All products used will be listed below in the description area. This is me blending in my concealer. I love letting my highlight sit until it's tacky because it gives me fuller coverage, and it's not so much I'll have to do. Like, I won't have to reapply or to lighten it or add more coverage. I just let it sit and blend away. My neck is so stiff. My head was hurting me. I just got finished doing my box braids. And we take the side of that light concealer and we mesh it into the darker concealer so it could be no trace of what started where. Just blend it. No line of demarcation, just blend. In between each step, I always go back and blend even prior to adding powders because I want to make sure it haven't creased, and if it's creased I won't let it go too far along to look shifted before I set it, and it wouldn't give me so much work to do at the end. It will always pay off. So just pat away, pat, don't drag. So this powder that I'm using is by Maybelline Fit Me, and it's the lightest powder I use. I use it for the high points of my face. So anything I add a lighter concealer to is what I use to highlight. And then after this, you will see I go in with powder that's my skin complexion, and I blend it all out. I love powders. You can use powders without looking so cakey. And no, you don't always have to bake when you use powders. It's up to you. What is your favorite technique in using powders? What is like a must have for you? And what brand of powders you have that you like can't go without? Um, I love this Fit Me powder. I have not switched up yet, but after this, I have not really found anything that I was like, oh, I must have in my kit or I can't be without. I'm still open to trying new things. This is my favorite nude eyeshadow palette. It's by Latasia V Cosmetics. It just have nice nude tones. Like I could almost put it on going anywhere, whether it's a daytime look, evening look. I use it to contour with. Look at that brown. I just love it. And it do not go anywhere. It lasts all day. It's not much fallout. This is my favorite nude eyeshadow palette. And the blush that I use, the orange or pink tone, I get it from this palette as well. I absolutely love a smoky eye. What is your favorite eye looks? Going back in, blending out that powder. When you see me looking up, I'm looking into the mirror on a ring light. And if you see me looking down, I'm pretty sure you seen it, is a purple mirror I'm looking into. This is like the first time I'm not sitting at my vanity doing makeup. And actually the first video I record of me doing makeup. Going back in, blending. I have sped this up. I'm not going as fast. When you're doing your makeup, take your time. Don't allow anyone to rush you. Blend away till you're comfortable. This is the darker powder I was telling you about that I go in with. And I'm going to go over my whole face. When you're using creams and liquids, you always want to use powder to, you know, I'm tongue tired right now. But you always want to use powders to go in and, secure. You want to secure what you put on your face. You want to make sure it's not leaving, it's not shaking, and it's going to last as long as it can. Of course, we know it's not permanent, but it's just going to give what it's supposed to give for how long it's supposed to give, you know? I'm a girl with thick eyebrows, so those are my natural brows. They are square, they are thick, they are dark. So a little trick that I use time to time is setting my whole face, including my brows, and then going in with the pencil to give it a little shape. Because, naturally, they're never sisters. Sometimes. But we want to make them sisters. They may not be twins, but we want to make them sisters. get into it. That is the orange shade from the Nudish Rebel palette I was telling you about. That's it. Add a little blush. What is something else you guys would like for me to do? Or ask me questions. It's smoking out that under eye. I live for a smoky under eye. I live for a smoky eye, period, honestly. What are some tips and tricks with thick eyebrows? I'm really curious. You had to see me like back in 2013. Girl, I was a hot mess. Even 2015, bro, I was a mess. I used to shave them thin. I used to lighten them. In cosmetology school, I used to do so much to my brows. So much to my hair in general. But that's another topic for another day. What are some of you guys' favorite nude eyeshadow palettes? So this is a setting spray by Kiss. It's their matte spray. This is my first time using it, so I forgot how I felt about it. So I will wear it again a few times and let you know what's tea. If you already use it, let me know how it worked for you and like get tips and tricks with it. I would love to know. Yeah, we setting that spray. I like to hold my spray back because I do not like for the hard work that I just put in to be drippy or have spots. Or another trick I like to do is spray the sponge with the setting spray and pat all over my face. I usually get the job done. But yeah, I have no preference. It's whatever in front of me. So this is my favorite liquid liner by Latasia V Cosmetics. It's the Seduction liquid liner. Get into that wing. Girl, the tip is so fine and it's fast drying. Hyperallergenic too. Girl, look at that in the corner. Yes, mamas. That is what I'm talking about. So when I do an eye like this, I never really connect it all the way. It's absolutely a zero spot. Where my lash start in the beginning. I just do the corners, do the wings up to like mid eye and then mid lid. And then it's a blank spot. People always ask me how I do it. I don't know if it's me or the liner, but girl, it be given. Or I be given. Now you know I had to zoom in for the girls. Let's get into it. Look how razor sharp that tip is. I had made a mistake in the corner, but I will fix that with my highlight, my inner corner highlight. Razor sharp. This is me adding some mascara at the bottom. I feel like my looks are never complete without mascara. I normally don't wear lash extensions, but I don't mind wearing them. But for a daytime look like this, normally never, if it's not an event like that. But I love mascara, and it's something that bottom mascara just do to me. I don't know. What you think? How you feel about it? What's your opinions? What is some of your favorite mascaras? I still don't have a favorite. Let's get into these new lips. I am using Latasia V Cosmetics again. It's the Bare Nude collection on the matte lip stains and the Nude Seduction for the lip gloss. I ended up changing the gloss because I didn't like what it was giving with the shade of brown I used under it. I feel like it was clashing and making it look mustachy. But yeah. Anastasia V Cosmetics. It's like bubblegum pink nude. Not really bubblegum. It's giving powder pink. I will list the shade names below. I like this little blend. I like it. I like it. I think I did too much with the gloss. And here's the new Seduction gloss shade name Nicole. It's like a ash tone brown. I like it. It's just that it's kind of clashy with the matte lip stain I put on, and it washed out the pink. I end up taking this off. Alright, this is it for this look. I'm about to go get dressed. Thank you guys for your time. I really appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. And I'll be back with another one. Thank you.